Bless you.
Excuse me.
Okay, so
Manuel
choose one.
and Jeremy. EL
What panel am
and
I?
then
Am I
Jeremy
panel
Arias.
one?
I love it good, Manuel.
Oh, is he? They should be here. Jeremy, can you hear me? Hello? Uh-oh. Check.
I could hear you for sure.
No, you're there. Let me make sure.
Man, all my chew jokes were lost. 'Cause he says, "What's his name?" He sneezed, and he says, "Oh, his
Yeah,
name's
no.
Chew."
My
No,
name.
no time for jokes.
And that's like direct rip from Robin Hood Men in Tights.
Yeah, that's why I didn't want to cause a copyright issue.
Well, with you here, now we have great strength of feet. No?
I don't get it. Oh, okay. It took me a minute.
That was also from.
Yes. Isaac Hayes.
Oh,
I just wanted to say that name.
Isaac Hayes.
It was
Chef.
Isaac Hayes. Make sure we got our other
A
player.
very skinny Dave Chappelle.
Oh, that's right. That was Dave Chappelle. Originally Morgan Freeman in the Kevin Costner Robin Hood.
I was about to say,
Oh, Jeremy, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Okay, there you are. Just making sure.
Yeah, I was just looking for my headset.
Oh, okay. It's all good.
Hi, Sarah. We wish you could be here too.
are we live?
We are.
Oh, okay. I guess we can get started then.
I could do it like this. Attention Free Play Arcade Twitch. This is Chris Delp coming at you live from the Free Play Away Game Studios, or as Danny puts it, the Delpaloo Studios. I don't have a shirt nearly as cool as his, so he's on camera today, and the show is all his.
Thank you, Chris. I was totally just mouthing what you said.
Yeah, I know.
Just
I was
okay.
enjoying the show over
You were unflappable.
Uh-huh.
I'm impressed. Hey, everybody. Welcome back. It's time for another edition of the live matching game. Yay! I do both hands, but I'm using my phone. Oh, I've been off for 2 weeks. Appreciate Devin. Was it Devin that hosted both weeks?
Last
Did
week.
last week.
Well, I appreciate Devin sitting in for me. I haven't watched his show, but I will, and I will send him notes. As usual. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, I've been off for 2 weeks, but now I'm back, so deal with it. Let's see, who's here tonight?
I'm Chris, or you can call me Thing.
You're Chris. Chris is producing for us. Let's see, up in the Nipsey Russell chair. Oh, we have Benjamin Morin. Hello. From the Comedy Arena. And I'm sure
I recognize that guy.
I'm sure he goes to other places, Starbucks, Target, right? Feel free to stop me. Condom Sense,
Walmart.
Walmart.
Hope you got the outros.
He hasn't denied anything yet, so I'm just gonna assume.
I'll perform anywhere they'll have me.
Okay. Oh, I meant just going like
Screaming
you know,
Rhino.
for
No, I don't go
goods
anywhere
and
else unless I'm
for goods and
performing,
services. Right.
No,
Uh,
never.
No, he does stand up and improv. I believe at the Comedy Arena in McKinney. Hello. And he's a newbie. So everybody be nice. I'm looking at you, Ian. Am I looking at you? Oh wait, no. Tonight we have some behind the scenes people sitting in for us, but we're always happy to have them in the panel. Chris.
Hello.
Up top in the Brett Summers chair, and in the I'm off my game today. In the what's his name? The Richard Dawson chair is Ian, master of fart noises. There we go. Oh, I missed that. And back up in his favorite Charles Nelson Riley chair, Oscar Aiden. Hello.
Oh. Oh.
Was that your
Sounds like
Paul
Kathleen
Lind or
Down.
your Katharine Hepburn? Or was it
You
Paul?
want to hear my gay Sean Connery?
Yes, I would love to hear you gay Sean Connery.
I'm gay Sean Connery.
It's like he's right here.
I mean, if you were going to pick somebody from Scotland that might be gay,
The guy from
Definitely,
Definitely.
Sean Connery.
yes, that's who I'd pick. No offense to the late Sean Connery. And down in the fanny flag chair, comedian Miles Francis back with us. Host of the Best Darn Diddly Simpsons podcast, which I listened to last week and enjoyed immensely. Hello. Can you hear me? Is he there? I hope
He
he's there.
was.
Miles?
I have confirmed
I'm a little
hearing
rusty.
him.
Somebody's yakking. Well, we'll find him if he's there. I'm sure he's there. And then this week we have 2 returning players because I screwed up. It's nothing. Yeah. I overbooked one, so I said, oh, well, we'll have you play the winner of this one. So I believe Manuel won last week, right?
Uh-huh.
And Jeremy won sometime well before him.
That's right.
So I just call this a tournament of champions. It's good pseudo sweeps for us.
I won one game.
That's enough.
One is
I'll
all you
take
need.
it.
I mean, at least you didn't win 0. I don't know. All right. Let me check and make sure. Got. Oh God, I'm rusty. Okay, everybody knows how to play, right? I don't have to explain anything to anybody. Okay,
Good.
all right.
Bueller?
So,
Who's going first?
oh, he's there. I'll let Manuel go first. What the hell? Because his name comes before the letter N.
Yeah. That's the way alphabet works.
I'm pretty sure Jeremy's name also comes before the letter N, though.
Right, but Manuel's closer. I was thinking of a letter of the alphabet. I didn't say that. I was thinking I was thinking of a letter of the alphabet before I looked at their names, and I thought of the letter N. And
You need
Okay.
Miles back. He dropped from.
yeah,
there.
Miles said he was having some trouble, so he's gonna jump back in. Okay, so do you want A or do you want B to start?
I'll take A.
A. Okay. Here we go. First one in 2 weeks.
We're rusty.
I don't even remember why I took 2 weeks off. It wasn't work, I can tell you that.
You were recouping last week.
Yeah.
Ah,
Or no, the week before I was recouping, I think.
drugs.
No. It
Now
was
what do I
something
hit?
important. I can't remember what it was.
Hey, Danny, can you hear me now?
Yeah, there you are. Hey, Miles.
Hey.
There we go. Okay, we're all ready. Jane said, my mother said to never marry someone who takes their work home with them. That's why I've never even gone on a date with someone who works as a blank. My delivery is as sharp as it's ever been. I can't remember why I took 2 weeks off. I do this all the time. Like, I go to my phone and I'm like, oh, I got to look something up. And I pull up the browser. And in the time it took me to pull up the browser, I don't remember what it was I was wanting to look up. Am I the only one that does that? I forgot in the less
I
of
wish
a
you
minute
were, but no.
span.
It happens to me way too
Yeah.
often. And then all the days blend together, so I feel like it's still 2020 somehow.
It happened to me twice today. can't remember why I took 2 weeks off. I did not abandon the show for selfish reasons. It was an obligation thing. It wasn't medical.
Hot date.
No, I can promise you it wasn't that. Although I did have a
Cold
date the week before the 2 weeks started. A little bit of static there. There we go. Is that me? Okay.
I believe that's Miles.
Yes, Miles.
Oh.
Miles got to mute if you're not talking about.
It's okay. We'll work around it. Just making sure it wasn't me.
You might
Oh,
be on the
everybody's
phone.
done. Wait,
I
is
saw
everybody
that.
done?
I can't tell.
Wait, nope. Sorry. Chris is still thinking.
Thinking's putting it kindly.
Devising. Probably was a work thing. I had to do a lot. Okay. Now everybody's ready. Okay. Everybody's ready now. Manuel, Jane said, my mother said to never marry someone who takes their work home with them. That's why I've never even gone on a date with someone who works as a
Trash collector.
trash collector. So any trash related job, garbage collector, refuse, hoarder, what's another? Litter gatherer. Any combination of those words will count as a point. All right, Ben, what'd you say? Yeah, I never asked Ben. Did you prefer Ben or Benjamin?
Either one's fine.
Okay.
It's fine. So I figured you didn't want to date someone who was a bad guy, so I went with proctologist.
Oh my gosh, I was actually thinking that.
I'd be on it because that's the one one of the medical jobs nobody wants, so it's got to pay insanely well. Right?
That's what I've heard. That's what I've heard. I did go to high school with someone whose dad was a proctologist,
Yeah.
and that's what they said.
And did they drive like a
Yes.
Beamer
Yes.
in high school? And
Correct. Yeah.
You can say it pays out the ass.
oh, jeez. Oh, that's why I took 2 weeks off. Okay. No, that's a good one. Lego.
Everything negative?
Yeah.
Good.
Lego, what'd you put?
Well, the only thing that I could think of that would just be not fun is a mortician.
Yeah.
Mm.
Unless that's what you're into, you know. I know some people that are into.
Necrophilia, man. It's my
I
thing.
wasn't gonna go there. I was just gonna say death in general. I don't know where your head's at. I just love that you went straight for the sex joke. I mean, I know, I get it. You probably
Or
thought
Weekend
that's where I was
Bernie's.
going. I just put you on the spot. Also, mortician has to be. Actually, I think mortician would be the lower paying job because it's the easiest doctor job there is. The guy's already dead. What's the worst that could happen?
Man,
He
I
wakes
have
up.
I have two friends who are dating morticians. We could ask them.
Yeah,
I don't want to ask them though.
that's got to be the easiest job.
My ex-sister-in-law is a mortician too. So.
Oh, really?
Can she do the smoke thing
show?
that Morticia did? Because I always like that.
Smoke thing. Oscar, what'd you put?
I put, because I don't know if I would want to go home with this person because I feel like they would take this home, especially when we were having a conversation. So I wrote phone sex worker.
I imagine there's no office involved in that.
Exactly.
You know.
So that means they would continue to talk to me dirty and tell me
Right.
who's my daddy.
And you're like, I'm trying to watch Bridgestone. Leave me alone. Or Bridgerton.
Well,
sorry.
more like Golden Girls, but
or
we'll
Golden
go with
Girls.
Bridge.
Okay.
Danny, can we do this whole question again when Nicole is back? Just want to
Yeah,
have
sure, why
Oscar
not?
do the phone sex worker thing with Nicole in the house.
As long as a repeating contestant doesn't get it, because then Nicole will accuse me of cheating, and then I'll yell at her, and she'll yell at
Well,
me.
yeah.
And it'll be a
That's
whole-
just tradition, Danny.
I know, but I'm trying to be a better person. Chris, what'd you put?
I thought there's no way my not actually working or thinking brain could possibly get a match here, but we might have a possible match. It's up to the judges. I said a Roomba.
Wait, was that a sneeze?
No.
That's a trash collector. Very small trash.
That's for the judges to decide and Nicole to yell about.
It's a dust collector. It doesn't count. It's a fancy dustpan.
It is not good at picking up big clumps of things. Even that.
Neither of the trash collectors should come to my house.
Yeah. If you'd said vacuum, I might have been, because I have a Roomba and I like my Roomba, but it kind of sucks. I actually didn't do that for the pun. That was an actual review, and I walked into it. I'm gonna
get us to believe that.
I'm gonna say no, just because trash collector can be a person, and a Roomba definitely cannot be a person yet.
Sorry, Manuel. It's
There's a black-
it's Tournament of Champions rules.
If Black Mirror teaches us anything, a robot could be a person, or a line of code could be a person, but not with a Roomba. If there was a Black Mirror that focused on Roombas, I'd be on the. Maybe I'd get you, but no, I don't. I think we got to pass. Okay, Ian, what'd you put?
My head was in the same space as Benjamin, but the other way. I said OBGYN.
I'm not gonna say anything. Just to be.
It's because I'm in like Nicole's seat. So I'm gonna give.
Yeah. No, I get it. You have to take over. I don't know if that's what she would put. I don't know what. You know, we'll wait.
She'd be angry,
We'll
arguing for that being a match.
We'll save for this one.
Oh.
Or I forgot we're gonna do this one for her when she comes back. Miles, what'd you put? Is he back?
Yeah, mute.
Oh, that's okay.
Oh, just hit it. A functional
Can't hit
microphone.
Functional microphone. Definitely
Meta.
not a match.
Meta.
I think his mic works. He just needs to like mute it whenever.
Yeah.
He's not talking.
Sorry, man. We'll figure it out. All right.
Sorry, Miles.
No points, but we got plenty of show to go and do things. All right, this
I
one's
love
for
it.
this one's
Two
for
people clapping.
Jeremy. Did I switch it? Yeah. I switched it over.
It just takes a while.
Oh,
to
I thought it was
update
me.
over here.
Okay. Fun fact.
Fun fact.
Fun
fact.
Medieval times makes visitors eat with their hands because that's how people ate back then. Huh? Isn't that a great theme for a restaurant? Lack of sanitary. Okay. To be even more accurate, they infect every guest with blank. I'm really on the fence about medieval times.
I went for the first time about 3 weeks ago. It wasn't bad.
Yeah.
It wasn't great, but it wasn't bad.
It felt like something
Medieval
I
times?
should make fun of, like Arby's. But then I went and had their beef and cheddar. Oh. They're okay.
No, you make fun of Arby's because they don't do the 5 for 5 anymore. Boo inflation.
Yeah, right. And I'm sure it's got to
Used
be
like
not the best thing for their.
it's a college staple. Whenever they do 5 for 5.
See if I can get Miles back.
Man, it's hard to be clever and play sounds at the same time.
I know I'm asking a lot this week,
I'm just giving
but I
hints to
took
the
2 weeks
guests.
off. Again, I can't remember why I took 2 weeks off. Why did I take? Oh, I had a show. That's right. I had a show to do. I had rehearsals that night.
And a hangover.
Actually, no. I was sober for. I mean, I still had a drink, but
What was it? Kamehameha or whatever?
Yes, that's what it was. I had rehearsals both nights on Monday nights, and that's what it was. I knew it was something like that. Okay, everybody's done. Yes, everybody's done. Fun fact.
Fun fact.
I don't know why that makes me laugh. Medieval times makes visitors eat with their hands because that's how people ate back then. To be even more accurate, they infect every guest with what, Jeremy? What?
The bubonic plague.
Bubonic plague. Good old Black Plague.
Oh, it's 2021, man. That would be African American plague. Oh, wait, that sounds even worse now.
Wow, yeah. Can we take points away?
Go to
man.
actually.
No, don't do
We
that.
can. There you go.
That's I'm just.
All right, restored point.
He's had his warning. We miss you, Black Death, wherever you are. Hope you're doing okay. Black Death was a wrestling partner I had back in the day.
I just thought of that as a comic book character.
I'm sure there's a band called that. Well, there is a band called Death that started the punk movement, but we're being too educational for the show. Benjamin, what'd you put?
So I've been playing too much Oregon Trail because I went with Dysentery.
Dysentery, I'm sure. I'm sure somebody had a clogging problem back in the old dark ages. That's what it is, right?
Why does it still say? Oh, there we go. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm
The
sure.
the series of interconnecting tubes can sometimes be slow.
Lego, what'd you put?
So when I went to Medieval Times 3 weeks ago, they were making many announcements and spacing everybody out and pacing everybody in who could come in and win. So they were obviously trying to keep you from being infected with COVID.
Right. Ah, okay. It's more if medieval. It's more if they were reenacting. If Medieval Times was reenacting Medieval Times. Oh, if you were at the meta Medieval Times.
That'd be like COVID
Where
12, something like that.
Yeah, you would watch people eat with their hands and watch a show. I wonder if they had social distancing during bubonic plague times, or ye old social farthing. I don't know, whatever the word is. Oscar, what'd you put? I can't think of the word. There's a word in my head. And I couldn't think of it. Sorry, Oscar, go ahead. What'd you have?
No, I put the word that I know how to spell the most, and that's gonorrhea.
Why do you know how to spell that the most?
I'm sure if they really wanted to be accurate, they'd give the royal. There is a royal family in the show, right? In medieval times, they give all the royal family actors gonorrhea to be accurate. I
think everybody got chlamydia.
Right. But I mean in the higher echelon where they're,
That's the one you don't know how to spell, right, Oscar?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how to spell royal family, but I know how to spell gonorrhea.
One night we should have an STD spelling bee.
I can't
Oscar
afford to lose to Oscar by that much.
I've already lost one spelling bee this past week, so. Chris, what'd you put?
Well, I just wanted to cue more fart drops, so I, like Benjamin said, dysentery.
Dysentery, yeah.
Yeah, there's the good
answers.
stuff.
All acceptable answers. Ian?
I think this is a match. I went with the plague.
Yeah. Yeah, if you're talking about medieval times and the plague.
That says the plaque, though.
Does it? Oh, wait, no, that is a G. Oh, that could be a Q. I'm looking at it. Yeah.
I mean, gingivitis is a killer.
The place you... Miles, if you can hear me.
Yeah.
There you are.
Me?
There you are. Okay, good. We got you back. What'd you put?
Cool. Awesome. I think we also might have a match here because you put Black Death. I put an exciting evening filled with entertainment, delicious food, and Pepsi.
Do you work for them? Are you a knave? Is that what it is? I understand if you have we all got to have a day job.
No, dude, I just really, really love that scene in The Cable Guy, so it's
Oh,
it's
yeah.
worth it every time. Yeah.
I'm
just thinking about the chicken scene.
Yeah.
Hello, credits.
It's funny. I just looked that up today. I had to do a piece on Matthew Broderick, and that's what gave me the idea was the medieval times. That's weird how that stuff works out. Nothing funny, just interesting. All right. So let's go back to this. So 1-0. But we still got 2 rounds to go. So we're all doing good. So Manuel, you get to pick.
Go A
Again.
again.
A again. You know how actors sometimes have to gain weight for some roles?
Why do I?
I was waiting for an answer.
Dude,
I'm waiting for an answer. This isn't. I'm just making conversation. I'm not playing the game. No.
how many rolls is it?
Do you know how actors sometimes have to gain weight for some roles? They do it by eating every single meal at blank. I will remain as silent as I can.
Oh.
Face looks like it grew up. I haven't been working out. My hair's on point. Yes. So, no offense if you like medieval times. I did used to make jokes about it. Until I went, and I was like, this is acceptable. There aren't enough fight scenes in restaurants. Where death isn't like a theme in most. You don't see that a lot, so. Let's see who we still. Nope, everybody's done. Okay, everybody's ready.
So does this question mean you have like an in to get us Renee Zellweger on the panel? Because we could take it.
Did she gain weight for a role?
I hear that's what
Renee
the
Zellweger.
oh my bad, Ian. Bridget Jones' Jones
I get
Diary.
what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yes. No, I don't know
Yeah.
Renee Zellweger.
Dang it.
I don't think we would get along.
Well, the big one or the
suspect.
small one?
Either one.
Okay.
I'm accepting of all sizes.
All right. You had me
Um,
at goodbye.
Did you know that actors, for Manuel, did you know actors sometimes have to gain weight for some roles? They do it by eating every single meal at
I'm gonna go lineal with this and just say the craft table.
the craft table. They do have. Have you ever been on a set?
I'm sorry, what?
The craft table. If you're on a set, if
Craft
you're on
services?
a movie or if they're shooting something, they have caterers that bring food. Just every candy and chip and drink and fruit and vegetable you could ever want. I was once on a TV show set for a Fox sitcom that's no longer with us, and
Producer Chris has
I
never
just-
seen a craft table. Is that how you spell craft table?
it's craft table.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, craft table.
Yeah, that's right. The other way is
It's
just a
with a
table
K.
made out of craft products.
Yeah, trust me. The only craft in my diet as a kid growing up had a K in it, and macaroni and cheese behind it.
And that's why we're obese.
Yes.
Benjamin, what'd you put?
So I went with the restaurant that had the worst calories in the world, the Cheesecake Factory.
Ah,
Ooh.
I've only
Kinda
eaten there
like
once.
that.
Is it all cheesecake or is it like?
It's all butter. Everything's got
Everything's-
butter with. You get
It's
butter
all
with butter on the
factory.
side. It's bad.
For some reason, when I first heard that, I imagined a factory that just went kablooey and it put cheesecake in every food. And they're like, let's start a restaurant. No, okay. Lego.
I went with the really fancy French restaurant Le Golden Corral and/or Medieval Times.
Okay, that's 2 answers. Luckily, they didn't pick one.
Callback.
I know what you were saying. I know what you were going for, but But I don't want to. And Nicole's not here, so there's no fight. So, Oscar.
So
What's up?
ignore me.
No, go ahead. What were you saying?
Actually, I was thinking Golden Corral would probably be a bad choice because you would just expel it all immediately.
Slide right out of you.
But you'd still retain the fat, nitrates, and whatnots. Oscar, what'd you put?
I put the the first time I'm ever going to be politically correct.
Oh my God.
I actually think you gain all your weight eating food right before bedtime. So I wrote bedtime.
I think that's true. Because that's when you're supposed to shut down all your metabolism systems and.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
actually say
yeah.
eating right before bed is the worst for you.
Yeah. It
Yeah.
keeps you up so you're not sleeping. Yeah, that's good safety tip.
When else are you supposed to eat second dinner?
A couple hours before you go to sleep.
Only we could invent second dinner
Because we're
as a
gluttons.
nation. I'm not knocking us. I'm just.
There's also a great song called Second Dinner
Ooh.
Is
Oh,
there?
right. By who?
by a guy named Donny Benet. He sounds like The Weeknd, but he's like a fat, bald Australian guy, and he makes these R&B ballads. It's
Oh,
great.
I have to look it up. Chris, what'd you
We-
put?
Just past July 4th, and I can't get over seeing Joey Chestnut ingest 70 straight hot dogs. So I said Nathan's hot dog eating contest.
Is that something we should really be
Ooh,
proud
that's
of?
a good one.
It's a good
I
one.
like that answer.
But should we be proud of that? I mean, that we
Hey,
Remember when
we
I went to
retain the
Extreme
hot
for the
dog
first
eating
time? It
champion.
was-
I'm American as the next guy. but
Nathan, hot dogs are slamming.
It's all about
Put
those
that-
introductions anyway.
Nathan's no, I'm not. Nathan's my great hot
Yeah,
dogs.
I love a good hot dog down my throat.
Or 70 in 12
was
minutes.
Well, wait, Oscar,
That
you
was a
live
forced joke
you
there,
live in
Oscar.
the area that has a Nathan's hot. Have you been to the Nathan's hot dog stand place?
No, Nathan's Hot Dogs is out Coney Island.
That's the
Oh,
original.
really? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, go get one and then report back to us next week.
I mean, I've had a Nathan's hot dog, but it wasn't the one from Coney Island.
Oh, there's more than one.
Oh.
Ah, okay. I'm sure you've had more than one Nathan's hot dog.
You've had Nathan's hot dog.
Yeah, that's where we're going. Ian?
I was just trying to think of a place in Hollywood, but I guess this is everywhere. Cafe Hollywood?
Oh, the Hollywood Cafe. Oh my God. I don't know if they're still around, but if there are, we need to burn them to the ground. I'm not
Why?
the
Isn't it owned
worst.
by Jackie Chan and Arnold Schwarzenegger and Stallone.
Yeah, you go
Bruce
in and
Willis.
it's like they have
Schwarzenegger,
movie
definitely.
memorabilia. I went when there was one in New Orleans, my hometown. I went.
It's
You know-
Planet Hollywood.
Planet Hollywood is what you're thinking.
Planet
of.
Hollywood. There you go.
Cafe Hollywood is something. Planet Hollywood. We need to burn. Sorry, if you own a Hollywood Cafe, don't burn it to the ground. If you own a Planet Hollywood, burn it to the ground. No, it's like the whole theme is oh, they have movie memorabilia and they serve the worst, most expensive food I've ever eaten in my life.
They have to.
It's
pay
not
the
even
franchise
funny.
fee.
I ordered a turkey sandwich. It swear to God, it tasted like a Spam shingle
$20.
for like 20, 25 bucks. But hey, I got to
Bonus.
eat next to the shorts Danny Glover wore in Lethal Weapon 4.
Ooh, fancy.
That was
That
literally
one's underrated.
that was literally one of the items was Danny Glover's boxer shorts from. No offense, I'm sure
Did it
Danny
smell
Glover's.
like he was too old for it?
Yeah, no offense. I'm sure Danny Glover's an attractive human being, but I don't want used underwear to be a theme restaurant in any capacity.
So you don't like Christmas?
Yes, I don't like Christmas. Where are we? Nate. Sorry. Yeah, Miles. What'd you put? I almost said
I'm
Nathan.
very
There's no Nathan.
unoriginal.
Sorry, Miles.
I'm unoriginal because I also put medieval times.
Are they a sponsor tonight? Somebody tell me. It's fine if they are. I don't mind.
Man,
If I can get their name plugged in here 7 times, I get a bonus.
You
so.
you really want to ride one of those horses, and I don't know what the horses do. They fight. They fight on horses. They have horse fights.
It's It's called a joust, sir. And yes, that is the goal
Joust.
here.
That's what I was trying to think.
No.
But we should call it a horse fight. I think horse fight would bring more people.
No. Jousts always involve fights between ostriches and swans.
There you go.
I thought it was an NES game.
It is. It's an NES
That
game.
game
It's an
is
Atari
fun.
game. I played it on Atari 2600.
I love that you guys.
All right, Jeremy. Your turn. We need B. And yes, thank you for the theme music. Horse
I
fights.
felt like I was a
That sounds like something that should be legalized.
I'm just thinking medieval times is just the Candyman of restaurants now.
Gross Gary is so gross.
How gross is
How
he?
gross is he?
The neighbors keep complaining about the smell and are always calling the blank to his house. I reworded this one 4 times. This was the most concise I could keep. Medieval Times does have probably the unhealthiest menu, because they don't let you choose.
Chicken, right?
It's a whole chicken. Does anybody ever need a whole chicken for anything? I mean, by themselves?
Have you ever been to Sam's Club?
No. Oh, do they sell a whole chicken?
Yeah.
rotisserie chicken.
But I mean, like, if you're gonna sit down and eat something quick, a whole chicken.
I've seen people do that. My buddy Isaac does that all the time. I don't know how he's fit.
Yeah. I haven't had protein all year. I got to make up for it. Give me a whole
I
chicken.
literally tell him, I'm like, see, when you do it, you're working out. When I do it, I'm just fat.
If they were about to enter a Mr. Universe contest, I'd understand why you would need a whole chicken.
I would enter the Mr. Universe contest just to see the reaction of everybody. Everybody looking like Hercules, I look like Buddha.
Hey, man, the universe is big.
Yeah.
Just like my belly.
And Mr. Universe, we always got that home planet advantage. If you're going to enter a contest, that would be the one.
Earth.
Let's see who's still writing. I think Oscar still writing. Chris is doing a million things, so I'm not bringing him up. Oh wait, oh, he's done.
Well,
Yep. Oh, there's Miles. This is Oscar.
bonus, I was looking up fat celebrities for the last question.
This probably
Matt
isn't
Damon is
fair
on that list.
to Oscar being in New York, which I imagine the whole city smells like a dead body.
Fat celebrities or weight gaining celebrities?
There we go.
Ian.
Okay.
Oh, sorry, I thought I pushed enter.
Oh, okay. No, I thought you were thinking. That's all right. You're good. All right, Jeremy. Gross Gary is so gross.
How gross is he?
I think we can do better.
How gross
Is he gross?
There, that's fine.
Oh, gross.
The neighbors keep complaining about the smell and are always calling the blank to his house.
Since literal got me a point last time, I'm going to go literal again. I'm going to say the CDC.
The CDC. Okay. I get your thinking, but that is very narrow. But it's an interesting strategy. And I'm sure diseases are quite smelly. I mean, or come from, there's no floral diseases. Benjamin, what'd you put?
I went with another big organization, the Federal Emergency Management Agency, FEMA.
I love it. Yeah, I love that Cheesecake Factory.
what?
Cheesecake Factory is going to become a federal agency someday. I think I didn't know if you could
Quick,
see it. It was fine.
I need 20 cc's of caramel sauce.
Lego, what'd you put?
Well, I think there's a reboot coming soon, but it made me think of Dexter's Crime Scene Cleaning Services, LLC.
Is that what his job's going to be now?
I don't know.
Oh, okay. Because that's a lame.
I see a D and two
spin-off.
C's in there.
Well, no, he's a lumberjack, right? That's how the show ended.
Right.
So,
Spoilers.
Spoilers.
I mean, it's been what, 10 years,
I'm not sure.
Jinx.
and nobody watched. I didn't like it.
Longer, I think.
Oscar, what'd you put?
I just wrote the most normal thing. I wrote raccoon.
The neighbors call the raccoons.
Well, I mean, you're gonna. I'm so sorry because
you thought-
Shima is better.
No, you thought. Did you think the way the question's worded? Maybe you thought Gary was calling people to his house with his rancid smell, or was calling the subject of the sentence. The subject, not subject predicate. The subject clause to his house. I'm trying to help you out.
Yes. we'll go with
We'll
that.
go with that.
Yeah.
No, I get where you were going, but I think I'd worded it weird. Chris, what'd you put?
I thought this was the question for callbacks, but I couldn't figure out how to make medieval times work in this answer. So
I think it kind of works. Where else do they get their chicken?
I don't know. But instead I put mortician.
Mortician's good, yeah. Thinking there's a dead body. And yes, I'm sure morticians work for the CDC, but the CDC is an all-encompassing organization that does many things. Ian?
It's funny that me and Chris kind of jinxed each other at the beginning there. We said the same thing at the same time.
Mm.
I said the same thing at the same time.
Ah, mortician. Okay.
Great minds think alike, and ours might
When
also
there's a
think
body
alike.
involved, do you call the mortician, or does somebody? Because that's got to be a weird advertising campaign.
Do you smell a dead body?
In medieval times.
Next
right?
time you got a big
Well,
old
yeah,
corpse
right.
stinking up your house, call Fred and Joe's morticians. I don't know what they call it. Mortification.
Funeral home
This
service.
isn't going
There
anywhere.
you go. You're right.
Miles, what
You
you
got
got?
it.
I went with maid.
Ah, maid's good. Yeah. Or butler.
You know,
Gender neutral.
either way.
Well, Gary's rich.
My answer was fart police.
That's what we need to recall this show. I think that's a more accurate term for what we do. Fart police.
Oh, these words
At least
live
you
you for the
ABC.
audience.
From the makers of Axe Cop, it's Fart Police. All right. All right. So we're in a. Manuel is in a survival situation. Survival being very loosely worded. You got to get just one to stay alive. So do you want A or do you want B?
Let's go with B.
B. Yeah, A hasn't been working, so you think maybe B. Might be a little. Siri is such a smartass.
How smart is her ass?
The other day, I asked her to tell me where I could find a place that sells hose. She said blank. This one's kind of based on a true story. If I say more than that, it'll probably taint the answer pool.
Is everyone here local?
Oscar isn't.
Manuel and Jeremy?
Oh, yeah, I believe so. I know Manuel is. Manuel did my
Antonio.
roast. Manuel and Benjamin did my birthday roast.
Oh, okay.
Both very funny.
It was fun.
Nicholas Harris made the cake. Oh my God, it was the most amazing cake I've ever eaten. He makes amazing food. He's an expert baker. There was a roast, so he made it themed. He made a roast themed cake, like put the flames on it and stuff, and then he put cinnamon in it. And he didn't tell anybody. And somebody was allergic to cinnamon, and they started choking. We all just kind of laughed. And somebody called the maid.
Wait, I hope you're not allergic to cinnamon. I'm gonna move this over here.
I don't know if you can. Can you be allergic to cinnamon? I guess somebody. Everybody's allergic to it if you just eat it straight out of the
And to this day, we still
Chat.
miss Grandma.
Challenge accepted.
No, it was an amazing cake. Nobody was allergic to it. So. Let's see. Oh, whoop, nope. Still Oscar. Did you hit return, or are you still thinking?
He's still Amazoning
Okay.
his. I don't want to ruin his answer.
There we go. Okay. All right. Siri, this is for Manuel. So you got to get one to stay alive. Just one. I know with this panel, that's a high bar. That's okay. Siri is such a smartass. The other day, I asked her to tell me where I could find a place that sells hose. She said,
Brothel.
brothel. Okay. Any house of ill repute.
Or
Any ye old apothecary of whorishness will work. I don't know what they call brothels in medieval times.
All right, we hit our quota. We're gonna get paid. Yes.
Yes. It would be funny if we could get the Bunny Ranch to be a sponsor. Well, I guess that would not be good for the company image. We do have a sponsor. I should say. All right. So any brothel, generic or name brand will work. Benjamin?
All right, this has to count. I mean, it's not legal, but it has to count. Baby dolls. Or
FEMA.
Or FEMA.
Hey, it's a house of ill repute.
I'm sure there's quite a
we
few.
don't know what goes on behind the back door.
Quite.
That's going to be a new meme. Sexy FEMA.
Okay. I'm going to say no. I get where you're going, but one is specifically for one thing or the other, and yes, you can make whatever jokes you want.
Now the spot next to baby dolls.
Yes. There may be places around it. You can make
Got a
jokes
price.
about this because there is one documented case of me going to a strip club. It was for work.
Mm-hmm.
I'll tell that story another time. It was Stormy Daniels was performing, and the Dallas Observer sent me to do a review, and I'm like, what am I reviewing? Like, oh, she was transcendent. You know. No offense to her, she's a fine person, I'm sure. Lego, would you put? A good try, Benjamin, but no. Close, but no.
Thanks, Ben. I got
Lego.
your back next
What'd you
show, we
put?
do.
The only thing I could think of is the one that's near and dear to our heart, our very own Instagram GayDHD.
Oh, Lord.
I am all here for it.
I saw that answer and I was like, is Oscar gonna be okay with that? Because that's a plug, but it's not the most flattering plug.
I love you guys, so I'll put whatever you want.
Okay, all right. Well, are there many hoes on your Instagram? I don't. I'm not on Instagram a lot, so I don't know. But
Oscar's very pro gardening.
yeah, okay.
Yeah, I'm very pro gardening thing.
Very earthy.
Mhm.
That's cool.
Yeah.
All right, Oscar, what'd you put?
Well, I don't know. I just there's so many places to buy hose. So I just put the place that I know the best, and that's Burlington Throat Factory.
God.
I'd like to remind everyone our show is sponsored.
By Medieval Times.
I hope he's not watching. No, I'm sure he's fine. Yes, by Medieval Times. I maybe I could try to get them as a sponsor. Burlington Throat Factory. See, if somebody said coat store, I might have
Brothel
to.
is like a coat store.
Yeah,
if you think
yeah.
about
You know
it.
what I'm saying? Yeah.
You're just trying things on.
Chris, what'd you put?
Well, I believe we have a match. I said the Bunny Ranch.
And what is that?
Hey,
That is the brothel.
Oh,
in
I did not.
Las
I've never
Vegas.
seen that name in my life.
I believe Dennis Hoff owned that thing way back when he was alive.
Famous Bunny Ranch in Nevada. We've all heard of it. Come on, that's fine. Yes, that's a match. Manuel is
I don't know
now
what you're
tied.
talking
So
about.
there you go. I know everyone was like, "Is that a?"
It is.
Don't pretend you don't know what it is. You know it's a brothel. Although Burlington Throat Factory should be a brothel too. I like that.
It does
Ian,
sound
what'd
like
you
it.
put?
Yeah.
I asked if people were local because I put Harry Hines.
That's actually what I was thinking.
Is that?
I was
is it-
actually thinking that because I didn't know who was local here.
You're gonna you make whatever jokes you want, but is that still is Harry Hines still
Active
rife with active,
in
or
its
is it
pursuit of
gentrification
red lights.
move them out?
I mean,
Couldn't
Michael
tell ya.
Beltran's not here, so I can't ask.
Yeah, he is the CEO of Harry Hines.
Let's hope
Hold
it's
on,
about-
I'll be back in about 45 minutes.
For a Dallas Observer article, Danny, we need you to go to Harry Hines.
I'm sure somebody's done that.
No doubt.
That's a great
Somebody
name
did a
for
story.
street
Somebody did a
about
great story
cooking.
about OnlyFans. I know, make your joke. I don't mean this in a joking way. Somebody did a great cover story about OnlyFans in Dallas, and there was some. It was very well documented, very well written. Miles,
Siri said, "I'm not sure where your mom's pimp is right now."
I said Siri was a smartass, so that would be acceptable. All right, so we gotta. I think we're gonna be a little. Nope. We're right on time, actually. All right, so now, Jeremy, all you gotta do is match one and you win. If not, y'all have to come back next week. It's not to break the tie. That's your punishment for not winning. You have to come back and do this show again. All right, so this one's for Jeremy. Dumb Donald is so dumb.
How dumb is he?
How dumb is he?
Let's back that. Let's do that again. I'll
Okay.
do it
Okay.
again.
Okay.
I didn't. To
In
be fair,
three.
we have new people here that didn't know you were supposed to chant. That didn't know there was a speaking code. Dumb Donald is so dumb.
How dumb is he?
He tried to buy an Apple Plus subscription at the blank.
You are fake news.
I don't get. Oh, did anybody watch his speech at? He was here this past weekend.
I can't say I made it. I had to run an event that day,
Cheeto Jesus was in town.
and it wasn't a video game tournament at the CPAC.
No,
so
I wish it was.
man,
I'd love to see him try and play a video game, and
I
just
would.
like he'd be, like you set a Pac-Man machine in front of him, and he'd try to be touching this. He'd try to push,
Nah.
try to push Pac-Man on the screen with his finger.
I'm rolling out there with my big buck hunter pro tournament.
Something tells me you. Something tells me
I have done a
even
big buck hunter regional tournament before,
Okay.
and it was
Oh, no,
fascinating.
it's not
it
a-
was fascinating.
It's not a bad game. I'm just saying, it out of all the things, like if you were going to set an animal in front of a machine that didn't know rudimentary, like they could pick up on what the point is.
Right.
You know what I mean? You could set a coma patient in front of a big buck machine. Eventually, they'd start playing it.
I'm just imagining all the camouflage at that tournament.
Why?
They were all like paramilitary. It was like 9 out of 10 of the competitive big buck hunter players definitely were at the CPAC rally, and also
I'm not judging anybody based on, but if you wear camouflage to a big buck hunter video game tournament, we need to know where you are at all times.
I mean, I still have their
Well,
number,
see,
Danny.
I'm just picturing a
Yeah.
bunch of like redneck good old boys.
The picture is accurate.
I've
sir.
played it. It's not a bad game. But yes, I got a camouflage from the deer that can't see me.
All right, we're gonna have to run another big buck hunter regional, and Danny, you're invited this time.
And I'm going to show up in the loudest clothes
Yes.
I can find.
Plaid.
Neon green
Nah.
plaid.
Go the
I'm going to look like an old vaudevillian. Okay.
bring Oscar. Bring
Jeremy,
Oscar.
this is for Jeremy. Dumb Donald is so dumb.
How dumb
How
is
dumb
he?
is he?
He said at the CPAC conference. Wait, no, sorry. He tried to buy an Apple Plus subscription at the
HEB.
HEB. Okay. So store. I think
Someone's from South Texas.
I think grocery store, and I'm being specific here. It has to be a grocery store, right? A name.
That-
a enclosed store.
Stable genius.
Am I going with that? Okay.
That's
No,
for
by
Danny
your
to
silence-
decide, and then
By your
Twitter
silence,
to fight
you all
over
agree.
later.
Well, because I'm sure Nicole's watching, and then she's gonna. Oh, I have a list of grievances from the last show.
I pray to God somebody says Piggly Wiggly.
Yes, if somebody says. Well, if somebody says store, just generic grocery store.
I think anything in the Hearst, Euless, Bedford area will count.
And it has to be in Austin, yes. Benjamin, what'd you put?
A place to get the best fresh apple products, and that's the farmers market.
Yeah, of course. Now, again, both sell produce, but one specifically focuses on farm to table.
Plus.
Right. And Dumb Donald's so dumb, he's like, well, if I'm going to get an Apple Plus subscription, I'm going to get the freshest Apple Plus subscription. So he would go to the farmers market. Very good. Lego.
Well, Benjamin and I are on the same page. The farmers market.
Farmers market. Oh, wow. one last medieval times. Thank you for using the TM. Twitch is getting really touchy these days.
Can't use any more flags.
Right. Oscar, what'd you put?
I wrote the apple orchard.
Apple Orchard. Yes.
Is that a club?
No, I believe he means a place where they sell apples. Unless apples is a term for something I don't know.
You think that's what
About-
Microsoft? I mean, not Microsoft. No,
That was an
Macintosh calls it a think tank. The Apple
I
Orchard.
thought that was a brothel out in Vegas.
apple. It should be. You should never. Grapefruit orchard should never be a brothel name. I think we can all agree.
It depends on what you like.
Yeah. Chris, what'd you put?
I'm always happy when I match with Oscar, but I like it when my parents are more ashamed when I match with Oscar. But yeah, I said orchard.
Oscar does not always have to be the purveyor of.
This is the
Filth.
cleanest
Yeah.
Oscar's ever been.
Oscar can be. Oscar is multifaceted.
But I want to match dirty with Oscar.
No,
like
you
that's
don't.
I need
So-
I need
but
the
they
family
need
to
points.
disown me.
People need points too. There's nothing wrong with either of those answers.
Wait,
Beat 'em
does
at
that make it a
89.
match?
No, not a match. But
Oh, sorry.
no,
sorry,
HEB. Unless there's an
Okay.
orchard in HEB that I don't know about.
I haven't been to HEB.
I haven't been to one in a
Yeah,
long
yeah.
time.
There
All
you
right. Oh my God, we haven't got a point yet. I just realized. Ian.
Well, I matched with Benjamin. I said farmers market.
Okay. And Lego.
I see how it is.
All right. Oh, well, so now it's all down to Miles.
Well, I was very close to Benjamin, Lego, and Ian, but I went with the farmers.
Oh my God. I don't believe it.
Oh,
Farmers only
Oh,
market.
actually, my answer too.
So only farmers can buy at this farmers market.
I would have racked up the damn points. Oh well.
Wow. Okay, I did not think that was going to happen. So we have a tie. And it's 9:00. So if y'all are free next week,
I always am.
The player matching game.
you're welcome to come back. Yeah, you're supposed to match them, not each other. I mean, good effort all around. I don't mean that to sound negative. That's unexpected. We've been having ties a lot. Am I wrong? I feel like we've had like at least
My
one
first
other.
game was a tie.
I was gonna say.
How
All right.
tie was it?
Well, they're all tied up, so I guess we'll have them.
You added peanuts on the top with a spicy sauce.
Pad Thai.
We'll next week the winner will get $20 since they tied. Thanks. I mean, I'd have to send them $10 either way.
Speaking of which,
Benjamin, where can we find you doing stuff?
You can find me occasionally at the Comedy Arena up in McKinney, or check me out on Facebook, Benjamin on Comedy.
You have to capitalize the J because
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
Ben
Yeah.
J. Ben Jammin. That's your Def Comedy Jam name.
Yep.
When's your next show or thing?
Sometime in August.
Okay. Just look around in August.
Just look around.
I didn't know.
I
I didn't know if they reopened or I knew they reopened, but I didn't know the schedule.
The stand-up's been on hold this month, so we'll
Right.
be doing it more next month.
Cool.
Yeah.
Lego.
You can catch me on sweatloaf.com.
What is that?
It's a band.
Oh, okay, good.
We play the music.
I wanted to explain that because Sweat Loaf sounds kind of.
It is.
It had a very meat spin
Yeah.
kind of vibe.
It's very Burlington Throat Factory-ish. No offense
Yeah.
to your band, they're quite good, but I just wanted people.
Well, you can also catch my political party at lemonparty.org.
Wow. Don't go to Lemon Party. Just trust. I know it's a funny joke. It's a new age. Oscar, where can we find you? Glad you're back, by the way.
You
while.
can find me at Instagram. It's Oscar Aiden. Yeah, thanks. Oh my God, it's so good to see you guys.
Yes.
I miss you all.
I missed you. Ian?
Oh, just about.me at /Ian Balin. You can hire
I've
me
been
if you want to.
What is he about.me? I've been seeing that more and more.
And it's something you can just throw like in the end of your like emails and stuff, like it's the signature.
Oh, it's like a portfolio page. Okay.
Yeah.
I've seen them everywhere, and I never bothered to look it up.
Just like a redirect.
Right. Oh, and we need the rest of your plug.
Oh, hold on, I gotta switch.
There we go. That's the good stuff.
I should have just said read your plug. And then, Miles,
Fart noise.
I missed
Yeah.
being able to order people to give me fart noises. So. Miles, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
It's cool. I do my own fart sound effects too. So
Okay,
we're
good.
good.
Locally sourced.
You can find me everywhere. Mr. Most Days Off. I do stand-up comedy, and then I also host a Simpsons podcast, the Dusko and Did the Review Show.
Yes. Enjoy it immensely. All right, Chris.
Freeplayinc.com/membership is where you can go to continue to patronize my arcade, Free Play Arcade, since we've already saved it. So
Yes.
yeah, get your memberships for a month and go play arcade games with me.
Yes.
Just come play Super Turbo out there somewhere.
Yes. All right. See you next week. Go get a damn shot.
We'll leave you with a raid of
Later.
Rockman EXE, who's doing Monday Night Fightcade. Bye, everybody.
Bitches leave.
Bye, love you guys.
Bye. Thanks, Oscar.
Bye.
Leave.
Bye, guys. Thanks.
I got
I love it.
10 that
See you guys next week.
See ya. Yeah. See ya.
guys.
Thanks.